welcome back to my channel. My name is Tina and I'm sorry about the lighting. I'm doing this video really quickly right after getting out of the bath. My hair is still literally dripping water. I'm going to do my winter skincare routine. I live in Montana and the weather here in the winter is extremely harsh and it fluctuates a lot. It's very hard on your skin, especially your lips and around your eyes and stuff. And your lips are super sensitive to weather changes. They get windburnt or chapped. I thought, to jump on here and tell you what I do to keep my skin moisturized and happy through the winter months. And they just suck the life out of your skin. As soon as you get out of the bath or the shower, while you still have that moisture on, pick up your toner or whatever you use. If you have any residual makeup like that has come off, take a makeup wipe and wipe that all down. And then grab a toner. I make my own toner. It looks like this. I keep it in this really dark bottle. It's witch hazel and rose hips and stuff. This is really good for your skin, but you have to make it. You know what's in it, and this is like your base layer, so it does absorb into your skin, and that is where you want to be most cautious with your skincare. And on that note, I don't have any right here because we go through it so fast, but I make a skin scrub, lip scrub, that's just really good for the skin. Heals it from any damage from the wind or the glare of the snow, because you burn really badly here in the winter because the sun is out and it reflects off the snow, so you get just a double whammy. So you definitely want sunscreen. Winter sunscreen totally never gets talked about. Please put on sunscreen. Oh my gosh, #1 way to stop yourself from aging: sunscreen. Don't believe all the creams and crap that they'll tell you. They have their place, but the #1 thing to do, start wearing sunscreen right that second. All year round, I'll spray on my toner. I just spray it into my hand, just sort of smooth it in. And today my skin is feeling really dry. I tried out this new mask, facial spa peel mask that I got. It has dead sea minerals, which those typically do sort of dry out your skin, but it did bring out some things that I had going on that, that was nice. So now they're gone and I just gotta wait for them to heal back up and my skin will be great. We got the toner on. I also have this face spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. Rose water and aloe both are great for your skin. Giving a quick spritz of that hopefully will substitute the moisture from the shower at least a little bit, because trust me, you want that moisture. You want to seal it in. When your skin cells are nice and plump from expanding from being in the shower, you want to save all that as much as you can. So the next step I'm using right now is this Garnier Skin Active Moisture Balm. It has an SPF of 30. I got to tell you, I am loving this stuff. My skin absolutely loves it. Goes right in, it feels super good on. I'm out of the stuff I normally wear all the time and have been using for years. I will be picking that up as soon as I can again, which is the Regenerist Micro Sculpt Cream. That stuff is like a miracle. The next thing I'm using right now is the Regenerating Serum, and this one is fragrance free. It normally looks like that. And you put this on after you put on your moisturizer, because moisturizer sucks this in with it. And I just want that everywhere, all over my skin. Want it all sucked in there. One of the things I love using, and they sell these different places. I actually have one from the dollar store. I think it's just as good as this, but this one is by Clinique, and it is eye roller ball, and just take it around your eyes. I keep mine in the refrigerator because, oh my god, when your eyes are puffy, that metal ball, which I kid you not, I think that's the key to this whole thing, feels so good. It just takes all the puffiness out, and if it's cold, it feels amazing. That's the All About Eyes serum. You're gonna see me focusing a lot around my eyes. Now, it's nighttime right now for me. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on a Miracle, or just an under eye cream. Any kind will do. This is the Miracle Blur. I've used other kinds. I don't even know that it matters this is an eye cream, just as long as it's a super intense moisturizing cream. And just tap that in as best you can. and get it all around your eyes. Sometimes I tap my eyelids. This does two things. Not only does it get the moisturizer in there, the thing about aging is your blood doesn't get to the surface of your skin as much as normal, or it used to. The younger you are, the more your skin is like healthy and it has more, like the blood flow is closer to it. So I have those on and I'm just gonna let that soak in for a minute, because if you put too many layers on it at once, they're just gonna start balling up and coming off. So while I'm doing that, let's talk about face masks and which ones you should use. This one I haven't used yet. This is the pumpkin cream cake mask. It does not matter as long as it's an ultra moisturizing, and see, this one has shea butter in it. Shea butter is amazing for your skin. Absolutely a good thing. Shea butter, cocoa butter, argan oil, all of those super good for your skin. Super hydrating and plumping, and just as you get a little older, you want those things in your skincare. Absolutely. I don't care if you have oily skin or not. You want oil in your skincare. Now you're going to notice that I'm not really talking about a retinol. I have some retinol creams like this one here. I have one actually prescribed by my doctor. I don't respond well to retinol. It actually ages me. It's super weird. I tried it for weeks to make sure that was what was doing it. My skin did not respond to it the way other people's apparently did. It didn't dry and get flaky like people talk about. It just looked like awful. It didn't come back from it forever. It did not help at all. It didn't, like, I know what retinol is supposed to do. It's supposed to make you go through skin cells faster and get rid of dead skin faster. You can get rid of fine lines and stuff, because nothing will get rid of deep lines except for surgery or an injection of something. So you're only battling fine lines with a retinol cream. And if it's not doing it, if you're not getting anywhere with a retinol cream, stop using it. Everybody's different. Just because that works for most people doesn't mean it's gonna work for you. Listen to your skin. I am, and I never tell people this, but I am 42 years old. I will be 43 in May. People mistake me for my son's sister all the time, like constantly. It's hilarious. Or his girlfriend, constantly. I have really good skin for my age. I've been taking care of my skin since I was in my teens. I always felt skincare was super important. 15, 20 years down the road, that time you took doing this stuff will pay off in using all that sunscreen. So it's soaked in good enough. I'm gonna put on this night cream by Olay. It's an intensive night cream. If it was the daytime, the only thing I would do different would be I would put this on instead. This is just super thick, and I am going to slather it on. So when you're younger, if you're in your 20s or even teens, if you're watching this in your teens, you're gonna use a lot less of this. Your skin is just not gonna absorb it. Only want to put on as much as your skin wants you to. So if you start noticing that it's no longer soaking in, and you're like, dang, you know, I only got like a quarter of a teaspoon on there, and now it's just sitting there. What am I supposed to do now? Now you leave it, you're done, you're lucky, and you get to use less of it. If you put on half a teaspoon or a teaspoon even, and it's still soaking in, put on more. You just want to keep going until your skin says, I now have enough stuff on my skin, then you stop. A lot of times companies make us think that you're supposed to use X amount, and that isn't really true. It depends on your skin. I always use a scrub on my lips, and then I put on a moisturizing lip balm. This one is an EO one. It doesn't matter. So I've really been enjoying the Sky one that now I don't see sitting here, and it has shea butter in it also. The big thing here is that you want to put moisturizer on your lips like a lot, and make sure it's one that makes your lips happy. It doesn't matter how expensive or inexpensive it is, as long as it's putting stuff into your skin. Do try to avoid ones with a ton of just paraffin wax in them. Paraffin wax isn't super great for your skin, and it's really not super great for like getting moisture into your lips. Beeswax is much better than paraffin. Paraffin is made out of petroleum. Petroleum products in general, stay the heck away from them. You don't want them. One of the big reasons I make my own toner is because almost without fail, when you look at the back of a toner, there's some sort of alcohol in there, and that is the last thing you want on your skin first thing. You do not want alcohol on your skin. You want it to be all super gentle. If you want to learn how to make that my toner, let me know in the comments below and I will actually do a video on that. But for now, my skin is looking super, super dewy at the moment and moist, and since I'm going to bed, that's perfect. If I was getting up, getting ready to put on my makeup, I would do this very, much less product. Since I am going to bed, I want all these moisturizers on here that I can get. I believe this is hyaluronic acid or something like that. It's just really, my skin is really loving it. And that's the thing about skincare. If you buy this and your skin hates it and it turns all flaky or starts breaking out, stop using it. Just because it works for me does not mean it'll work for you. Odds are we have very different skin types. I have mature skin. Even though it is mature, it's still normal. It isn't super dry most of the time. If you have oily skin though, you're gonna want some different products for that. I used to have super bad, even adult acne. You can still see, like, sometimes I get these spots up here. Mostly I get them around like the edges of my face now instead of like right in the center. I used to get it really bad right in here. Do you guys ever want to know how I got rid of that? Let me know that too, because I'm happy to share that with you. I spent a good 20 years of my life trying to figure out what the hell was going on with my skin and why it would break out all the time. It drove me nuts. It wasn't even just like during and around my period. It was all the freaking time. And then I figured out a few things about my skin that once I started doing, it all went away and my skin got happy and people were like, wow, your skin's really pretty. And I'm like, oh my God, I'd never gotten that compliment before in my life. If you want to hear about that, because I did not follow any program, I didn't buy a kit off TV, I didn't do any of that. Don't care, that's okay too. It is one of those things that I don't know that people really care about because all our skin's so different. That's the key thing here. The key message I want you to get right now is your skin and it's gonna be different than my skin. So you need to do what makes your skin happy. Keep in mind, your skin is your body's largest organ. You want to treat it with as much care and happiness as you would your heart. It is that important. Without it, we die. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought down below. Let me know about your skincare routine in the winter. And if you're visiting the mountains, going skiing, stop and think what you need to take with you to go skiing, because you need a much more intense moisturizer than you will down there. The air is drier, it's cold, and it's gonna suck the life right out of your skin. I hope this helps you guys. Let me know. Talk to you guys later. Bye!